It's getting cold in Eindhoven, and with that, welcome back. It's hopefully certainly not cold where you are. Take a cuppa, sit back, relax, and enjoy as winter is coming in again. On to Eindhoven that we are playing here right now. Where, well, obviously also gold is just lying around like that. Some gold ingots over here. I don't know, we do have 27 coin right now, or gold bars, I think. And yeah, there they are. Gold ingots in all their glory, just out there in the wilderness for everyone to pick up if they like to. Of course, my tower and my gal in there is watching my city. So Nodra is right now in there with a warm fire. Hopefully she does have some firewood there, right? And some mushrooms, and that's going to keep her alive during winter. Now, there's still, very strange, it seems to me, a deceased villager lying around here, covered by snow right now, when we do have a graveyard out there, but I think they don't want to get her over there for now, right? I know it would work normally, so it should work. Perhaps next year she's then getting transported or whatnot. Now, the winter break is already over again, right? And that means lots and lots of work for us. So we are sitting at 29 villagers right now as the year 3 is coming to an end. And I hope that we will receive some new immigrants now that will push us to 30. Now with that, however, I still need planks, and we do have logs, not enough planks, and we do have 12 available laborers right now, so it would be a waste to let them just wait, and let's rather assign them to my saw pit to also let them build up some planks. Some of you have been asking what is actually going on here with desirability. Can I build a wall to reduce the desirability penalty? No, I cannot. So the wall does not get rid of the desirability penalty, for example, of the compost yard, right? So it would still be the same red circle around it. I've tried it a couple of times and it was always the same results. Now, we are getting the planks done. Winter is still upon us, but we can, however, already plan out a few more things that we want. So one thing is that I need a school and a healer hut with the next tier, and for that I would like to start moving around some buildings here. So these two there, we will gladly just move them over. It does not really, you know, there's no real penalty on that. It's just taking really just a few seconds there. As we can see, it's already down, and then it's just being transported over there, no problem really. This area is going to be a school area. Let's also harvest that stone that we have there. Getting them over. It also does not affect the building limit or the villager limit there. And there we have these homes. So I love that system. It could be as fast as Anno, but it's a bit more realistic here. And in that case, takes a bit of time, but over there they are already active again. Perfect. 2 new villagers immigrated. Hello and welcome to my, yeah, I don't know, paradise. And 2 villagers were born, actually, quite a lot too. With that, we can now finally upgrade our town hall. So for Eindhoven, we have everything. Just a few more planks. And yes, with so many villagers now working in the saw pit, we definitely should get our planks in here ASAP. So no problem. Another thing, while we still wait on that, is we will need some clay. We do have clay up here. This would be possible. And we do also have clay up here, and I think I prefer this one because there is also a coal deposit close by, and I do need to get the road over there anyway. So let's go ahead and build the road. Probably though that it looks a bit proper, please. Yeah, like this, right? So a nice curvy road. I love curvy roads. And then we get this one into this area where we're going to have then the clay deposit, the clay pit, and also later on the coal then. Also, there's the mountain area with irons. Right, so there's iron deposit, sand, and coal. So it just makes sense to me to build the infrastructure for industry more towards the mountains, while this area is going to be more about farming and stuff like that, as we have lots of fertile ground here. We can also check this with the food area and just check it out there. Yes, this is looking like good farmland that we have. Also a bit over here, and this one we could just make fertile then on our own with cows perhaps and whatnot. Now, 40 planks is in. Please tell me that it's in. 39 we have. Where's the last one? Very good. And let's upgrade our town center. This should be happening very quickly as, well, the stockyard with the building materials and also the saw pit is just around the corner. And as we can see, they're already transporting everything over here. This takes priority over everything else because only with a level 2 town center can we finally go for the next buildings, because we are at a building cap right now. I cannot build any new buildings for now. So we need to get this one started. And as we can see, they quickly move everything over there from my stockyard to my town hall. Also lots of people coming in there. I think they just built the road. Yep, there's already most of the road done. And hooray, there it is in all its glory. Another upgrade to my first town center upgrade, actually. Tier 2 it is now. The next one, forget about that. That's going to take a while before we can go for level 3. And yeah, with this we have now finally a few more buildings, right? So the school is one of them, and the school I would like to have then here somewhere in the center. And then we also have the healer hut, very important, as we are going to see some dead people if I don't start healing them. And also in this area, and as we can see, it's also reaching all of those people here, so we can safely expand over there and already have then everything here with a heal hut and school covered as well. So this is a pretty good start, I think, even though it could have been a bit more efficient, but I'm happy with that. Predators sighted. Oh, a bear. Oh, bears are strong. Where's my villagers? Let's take them. Let's take all of them. Get them to the tower. Perhaps the tower can help me out there a bit, because bears are deadly. I will need to stop my economy there for a second. There it is. The tower is already firing. Perfect. And now we can attack. Very good. There's the dead bear. Oh, do we have a witch in town? I think we have a witch in town. Nice hat there, lady. Rocca, 26. One of the newcomers. Hopefully it doesn't mean too much trouble. Now, next up is the clay pit. I think for the clay pit we had a requirement though. That was the wagon shop, right? Wagon shop, the next very important logistics building. And this one is basically getting us a wagon cart out there and someone that is transporting goods on a wagon. And now, if that is nice, I don't know what is. So I'm going to place it there. We're going to put it on priority as well, as I want to have this one finished first. And this one will be then the transporter that gets the clay from down there all the way up there to my village. Because it's a long way and a wagon cart can take care of this just fine, because it can transport quite a huge volume of clay then to my city. Unfortunately, we really have nothing closer, so this is my choice here that we have. Then we have the clay pit, and I will also then need my temporary shelter close to that as well, with the wagon shop requirement active though as well. 3 new villages immigrated and another one was born. That is happening really quickly right now. This is a lot of new mouths to feed. So I would also like to... yeah, we could either go into farming already, or we go with another fisher. Let's go with another fisher because I have the smokehouse, and the smokehouse is just perfect for that. We already have some good infrastructure set up there. And smoking that fish. And then we have my forager with the berries, right? We should have there, and the eggs. And I think, yep, there's more blueberry bushes there. Perfect. Let's move them over. Let's have more blueberry bushes there as well. So this means also a better harvest then. It's not very good for big cities, but for a very small one like our settlement here, it's totally fine to have bush farms. Berry bush farms. Now that was quick. The wagon shop is finished. We get already someone in it, and Rihanna. And she's going now to stock the wagon shop with 20 wood planks. And once that is done, she will build a transport wagon out of it. There she is, getting now the planks. And then she will transport goods back and forth. There she's now getting the planks over. Now what a beautiful fine day it is. Midsummer right now, very warm temperatures. We don't need to worry about a thing in the world. We just killed a bear. Really, there can't be anything else happening during this year, I think. I hope so. And while we look at my busy town, we also go all the way out here. The road is completed and we have now the requirements fulfilled for a clay pit. And I would like to build this one. Another 15 wood planks. It's expensive. And also what we're doing here then is the temporary shelter for those workers. And the cool thing is it's pretty close there too to the coal deposit. So we can use this for both of them. Right, so let's have the temporary shelter here. And this is then providing workforce to the coal mine that we have here then, and also to the clay. And by the way, this one is not marked for harvest right now, and we should be doing this, especially this one here, put on priority, because we need to clear the rubble there for future mines. Now, let's just check out also what the school needs. It needs 25 clay. So I'm not going to make a brick maker yet. We're going to wait for it, and then we can build a school, which also requires 50 planks. Sorry, 50 planks. So having 4 people now in the saw pit is absolutely mandatory. And I just hope that we have still enough trees in the area. We do need those trees. As we can see, also there's more growing up here again. More trees regrowing. And this whole area there we can also cut down. Next fishing shack is finished. Let's assign it all the way down here. 110% productivity it's going to have for my 3rd fisher now that is working here. Those guys transport it then right away to my smokehouse that is producing then smoked fish. Actually 2 times smoked fish than smoked meat, but of course we just produce lots more fish, and that's that. Oh no, another predator attack, so they definitely increase now in frequency. We do have another villager there. Unfortunately, it's going to be too late for this one there, I think. Yeah. This village is wounded and will soon die if not taken to a healer. We don't have a healer yet. So, sorry there. Ajax, oh, he's 24. Very young. He was the fisherman that was killed now by a wolf. There is no nest over there, but that's how quickly it happens. Oh, there's another one? No. He just bleeds to death now. 4 new villagers immigrated, so there's already my substitute. So we don't need to worry about that. And yeah, we are almost at the housing cap again, so we certainly should not go too low there. Let's continue with a few more homes in this area, so that is still then within the market range. And how's it looking out there? Very good. Temporary shelter is now close to completion. And then it's all about the saw pit. And yes, wounded in combat. Unfortunately, we don't have a healer at this point, and building a healer is going to be very expensive. So we not only do need 100 gold and 20 clay, but we also need to have 30 coin balance plus per month, and we're at 3. So I cannot afford a healer anytime soon. And yeah, Ajax is dead now. And he's going to join the other one now at the cemetery that is finally here, right? So there was the first one, the first death, and Ajax is now joining. Sorry that they failed you. Very good. Out here, construction also resumes. Or at least the transportation. And there's some bushes here, but that's just some hawthorn. Nothing I can really do there. Ah, there you go. That was quick. And with that, also my saw pit is coming along. And the temporary shelter. Yeah, what is that? Why are you running off? There's the other one. And we do have 11 laborers available. So there's this, the clay pit. Let's assign some 4 more people. So 4 people in total to this one here. Those are going to work now. And 4 slots are available in temporary shelter. So they can all just live here and then work. And don't need to go back and forth all the time. Now, very good, and already we get the first clay in, so 6 clay in store, and of course this continues then through the winter. Yeah, we're very close to the end of year 4. Let's also have another building that is pretty important to us, and that's the trading post. A building where goods are stocked to sell and trade with visiting merchants. We can afford it, it just costs me some stone and planks, and yeah, let's also have it in a rather central location, so just behind here my trading or my town center, and we can have this one here. A pretty big building there too, and it still is within the range of my lookout tower, so raiders will still go to the tower first before they attack the trading post. Even though we are going to move these buildings here soon, we'll have to move them soon, right? So as we gradually expand then towards the east, to the west, and to the north here. 2 new villagers joined, so we are at 45 villagers. And I hope that we can finish this building here before spring, because there's always traders coming at the beginning of every year. Ah, very good. And there's also my wagon driver now here, so Enriana. And she's, as it looks, on her way transporting now firewood, most likely to temporary shelter here, and taking hopefully back some clay then into the village again. Now that was also very quick. My trade center is already finished, my trading post. And in that case here, no trader yet, of course. Lots of goods, and we can also see what we have in store. For example, some smoked fish here, lots of it. And we might need to sell some of them for some coin then as well. If not anything else. We might even sell some stone, something that I'm usually not doing. But we do need our first heavy tools then as well, ASAP, because usually it's not appearing often. And we can start with that now very early, right, with the heavy tools. Alright, wagon driver, what do you have in store? He's now on her way back. She just transferred the firewood over to the temporary shelter. But that's it. We have the clay at least in store, right, so 17. And those 17 I would like to use for another building, the arborist one. So this one is, you know, harvesting fruit trees and whatnot. And as we can see, we do have some nice fertility over here, especially in this area, which is a bit further away. And then also in this area, we get almost 100% fertility. So it might be a safe bet to use it here, the arborist, where we can also let it work for some time before we need to interfere, right? So it would, yeah, probably somewhere here. We also have it close to the berry bushes. That would even fit, right? Having this close here. Or we have it over there in the fertile area. Now, let's go for this one for now. There's the arborist then. It's a bit closer, right? Without deleting any tree stone. Yeah, we can take care of one stone there at least. Ah, well, just beside the cemetery there is a bit of a room here. It's very hard actually because of the slope, and this is all very fertile area, so I would like to use this for a proper bigger arborist. And also it adds of course lots of trees to this area, so that is going to be golden. Oh, look at that, transporting lots of food now over. So everything for the temporary shelter, where there's now people seeking shelter already. So my clay workers are in here, right? So they don't need to go back to the village all the time. We can save time, and they go from the temporary shelter and right to the clay pit. Not those two there, I think they're in for some food or whatnot. Yeah, they're pretty low on the food stuff, but it's in now. There it is, perfect. Ah, now she has some clay with her. 24 clay on its way back to the village, or to the arborist. I think it's the latter one. I think we're transporting it then over there right away. Or not. Alright, let's take the more complicated route. And yes, as the year is coming to a new beginning, year 5, there's also the first trader arriving at my trade post. Let's just see what they have in store for us, so we can sell some stuff. That's good. We'd even sell some meat there, and he would sell us some stone, soap, nothing that we really need. We also have clothes of our own, I don't need that. And perhaps we do get another trader. Perhaps there's still another one coming in. Another very important building that we can finally start with is the work camp. So we don't need to manually assign anyone to chopping down trees anymore. We can now assign a whole building to it, and with that the workers from that building. We have lots of forests up here, so dense forests, and of course it makes sense to have these work camps up here then. So let's get the first one down over there just now like that. Get us a nice path then over as well that leads to this work camp. And did I just see another trader? There is another trader. Yep, here in the forest. It's coming towards us. Perfect. And this one is going to be great, because we have then a dedicated area for the work camp. It might actually get us a second one then as well right away. We do have 5 laborers available though. Not that many. Not that many are left. However, I do have 6 right now in the clay pit. So that's a lot of workforce. Alright, next trader. Let's check it out real quick. Unfortunately, no heavy tools. It was worth a try though. We could get some clay, we could get some bricks, logs. Ooh, logs, no, we don't need any of that. Selling some stuff. Also not very tempting, as we don't really have anything of value. So no trading this year, but it's only the beginning of our trading post. Alrighty, work camp is coming along fantastically, and we have 40 clays, so more is available. And there's also the arborist building completed with now some apple trees. We can also move the work area a bit further over here, so it's not that much in the way, right? And not that close to the cemetery. Is this raiders? I think we got a raiding attack. But there's no message. These look like raiders to me. Let's ring the bell. Yeah, 5 raiders sighted. Alright. Let's ring the bell. We got the first raider attack. Some 5 of them. They don't know what's in it. The hunter is already shooting. Oh, Rocker, please get away there. As we can see, my tower is now shooting. They were on the way to the stock houses. Yep, and they're getting here shot down. So they really don't have a chance there. Yeah. Really don't want to lose another villager. But there you go. That tower is making a short process of this one. And we killed all of the raiders before they can do some serious damage. So that lookout tower was totally worth it. Let's turn off the bell again. And continue. With planting some apple trees. So something that we can do now up here in the hill. And probably also then a few more in this area. Right, and let's keep the variety with also some pear trees. So that's something we can do on the other side. I might need to get rid of some of that stone here. And then I would also like to have some peach trees. Oops, but not over there. Right, and with that we got the whole hill already worked up now. And some here as well. Right, so this is all going to be a fruit tree area. Where we do get some new type of food in then. The village was raided. Out of the 5 that attacked, 4 were killed. Nothing was looted. No one was killed on our side. So, yeah, it was okay. But it was to be expected that this raider attack happened. Or happens. Alright, I probably will need another well then for this area too. Let's just place it over there. So that those people also get some water here. And yeah, we have the clay. Let's also build us the school. Very important. This one is educating my citizens. They will be better at working, more efficient. And it also increases desirability by 10% for all of these houses that we have here in the area. And I think they will also pay more taxes than out of that. We do need 100 gold though for that. We do have 97, so we can afford it, but barely, right? Very close. Let's just see. Let's have it here like that. A nice school building then. Nothing is set in stone. We can move every building except the town center for free. So whatever mistakes we do or whatever remodeling we need to do of that village is no problem then in the future. Right now, this is a perfect location though, as it is getting all of my villagers. So far so good. Another year over almost. And yeah, we just defended ourselves against the first raiders. We got tier 2 town center and also a school is popping up soon. Stay tuned.